Homework. That was funny. Come on. Dude, it's almost 5. I just wasted so much time. I'm not going to get any time to do what I want to do. Unless I stay up late. But I have to get up early tomorrow. I don't want to stay up late. And I have to get readjusted to the new sleep schedule. That was funny. There's only 4 questions left. Oh, I forgot. You have to write stuff. You've got to be kidding me. What? No, please tell me this isn't graded independently. Please tell me. Can you check your work and stuff? Like, how can they tell whether you have the right answer or not? Uh, Okay, this is weird. It's just a number answer. What amount should be reported as a liability for this contingency? I think... Isn't it just the halfway point between those two numbers? If they don't know, if it, like, give specific probabilities of which number it will be. Like, okay, video please. Thank goodness, I was worried there wasn't going to be a video. Also, I don't know how they're going to grade this. I have no idea. Is it the teacher going to grade it separately, or is it going to, I don't know. This is pretty straightforward. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I had to write sentences. So I'm guessing, I don't really know because they didn't say that everything in between 900,000 and 1,400,000 1,400,000 is equally probable. So if that was the case, you would just take the halfway point.
Is it going to be a loss or is it going to be a gain? If it's going to be a gain, you're not going to record anything, and you are only going to disclose something. So let's make sure we understand the difference between disclose and record. Record is actually do a journal entry on your financial statements. Disclose is just putting it in the notes. So when you have a gain, you're only going to, you will not record, and you will disclose only when it's highly probable. And this is not recorded until it actually happens. So we're going to look at that. If it's a loss contingency, well, now I'm looking for some specific things. If I'm going to record it, 1, it needs to be probable. So I'm looking for that language. And then 2, I have to be able to estimate it. And then if that's the case, then I will go ahead and record, and then there will probably be some disclosure as well. So let's go through each of these examples and kind of apply this and see it. So if we look at the first one, the company's involved in a tax dispute with the IRS, and it looks like it's probable they're going to lose this dispute. So this is a loss situation. So the question we're looking for, it looks like it tells us that it is probable, And so I know I've met that criteria, but now I'm looking at, okay, well, what's my estimate? And it appears that my estimate at the time is a range. So I'm given a range of 900,000 and up to 1.4 million. Now, I know the problem tells me that eventually I actually pay 1.2, but when I'm doing my financial statements, this thing hasn't settled yet, so I don't know. So I have to just come up with something. So what FASB has said is if you can, if it's probable, which we've already occurred, now we're looking at the estimate. If it's an estimate and what you have is a range, well, what you'll do is you will accrue or record the low end of the range, actually do a journal entry for it, and then you'll just disclose the high end.
What the?
So in this
What?
problem, we'll go ahead and this question asks what would be reported as a liability. So the answer to this would be 900,000 with the high end being disclosed in the footnotes up to 1.4. Okay, let's move on to the second.
I don't remember that. Well, obviously, because I didn't read the textbook. Okay. Well, the answer then is 900,000. So why on earth do I have a giant text box here? So I can't even check my work. Now I'll just read the second one. Well, now I have this information, so I can apply that to all three of them. Probable that they will be responsible for damages. Jeez. I don't know. That was funny.
Second one. So in the second one, Allen Jackson Chemical was identified as a responsible party for the EPA, and they have concluded, again, we see that language, that it's probable, so it looks like I'm already going to have it, and I'm going to be responsible for the damages, and the amount of the estimate is $5 million. So remember, for the loss, it just has to be probable and have an estimate, and I know it's probable, and they give me the amount. It's not a range, so it's $5 million. And so that's the amount that I'm going to record as a liability. However, you may say, well, what about this? What about this insurance policy that I'm going to collect on this? Well, we're going to consider that a gain contingency.
Oh, dang it. This isn't just a 1 second, one word answer again. Gosh dang it. Dude, you can't grade. The teacher has to grade this. Are you serious?
It's a gain contingency, and so we're not going to record it, and nothing will happen with that yet until it actually happens. I can disclose it if it looks like it's highly probable, but nothing's really going to happen there. So we'll just at this point record the loss contingency just because of the different rules associated with this. Finally, the third one, it says Melissa has a manufacturing plant, and it looks like we are going to be compensated. We don't know how much, but it does look like it's.
Wait, hold on a second.
Says we will be compensated more than our book value. So think about that. If you were to sell something for more than your book value, even if it's not fair value, that's a gain to you. And so this is a gain contingency in this scenario, that we're going to get some money because they're going to pay us more than our book value. And so this again is considered a gain contingency. And so nothing is going to be reported. So if I were to answer this question, how much would they report? It would be 0 because it's a gain contingency.
Wait a minute. Well, so the answer is just 500 or 5 million here because of this. This is something separate. So this is 5 million. And then this one is 0. Whoops. What? I copied it, dude. I copied that. Who cares? Let's see what happens when I submit it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? You can't even redo it? Can I do another attempt? I thought you had unlimited attempts. What? Wait, you can't even do the attempt again. Wait a minute. What is this? Screw you! I thought I'd get unlimited attempts. Well, I should have known that. It says attempts unlimited, and yet it won't let me do another attempt. This is so awesome. Why can't I do it again? You've got to be kidding. Well, I'm pretty sure I submitted the correct answers anyways, but next time I will not. Man, that's annoying. Please tell me there's no more of those. Please tell me there's no more of those where I have to answer it and have the instructor manually grade it. Come on. So all you do is this plus this is equal to. What? I thought you had to record the asset retirement. I thought you had to add that obligation. They're going to do it separately. Okay, fine. Equipment. How is equipment not an account? Are you serious? This is equipment. Dude, you literally have 1 million accounts and equipment isn't one of them? How? How is this not equipment? It's... I guess I don't know what a depot is. What is this? Oh, I set a reminder a day before the competition registration date. I will set an alarm for tomorrow, or a reminder for tomorrow, because I'm gonna register for the competition Like, basically the instant that registration opens. Because last time I wanted to go to a competition in Dubuque, and I waited till the end of the day, and it filled up, and I didn't get into the competition. Like, seriously, I literally, it wasn't the day that registration opened for the competition, unless maybe it was, who knows. Now I have to figure out where this is. I wish, let's sort by, present? What? How do you show future? How is there no future button? What? What? When? Why can't you undo this? Undo. There's literally not. There's not. There's a present option, but there's no future option. Why would they have a future button? Because most competitions are in the future. Well, not most, but... Dude, why is this being done? Okay, I guess present does include the future. That's just a weird way to do it. Well, thanks a lot for changing my grade after I did one question. Stop notifying me every time I do a question. This competition is going to be in March? I don't even remember when it is. I think it's in April, actually. I have to wait all the way until April to go to... Well, it's already like late February, so it's not that much farther out, I guess. I don't even know. What is it called? I have... Oh, there it is. I'm going to register for competitions, and I'm going to be... That's going to cost me money. That's awesome. That's going to cost me money, which I do not have very much of. Registration opens tomorrow, right? Central CST to time. That is my time zone. That's because it's Central Time Zone. Okay, so my time zone, that means 6:30 p.m. tomorrow is when it opens. So I will set the reminder for maybe half an hour before or something. That was funny. That's not Sturgeon Bay competition. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Now I will be able to register for the competition on time. That was funny. Now we've taken care of that. What are we doing? So for some reason I thought a depot was equipment, but it's not. It must actually be like land. Like not land. Well, yeah, land. Because, so this would be land, right? They have land improvements. Dude, what could this possibly be? What asset is it? It's not inventory. It's not land improvements. It's not land improvements. Also, you get unlimited attempts, so it doesn't matter if I get it wrong at first anyways, right? I can just guess some random thing. Oil platform? Well, that's hilarious. Fine, then. That's oil platform. That's funny. It's funny, but they're recording this. Yeah, it makes sense. The asset retirement obligation is 41,879. and it will increase the oil platform, and then the liability is what? Asset retirement obligation. That's easy. I didn't even have to watch the video to do that. What? How is it not oil platform? It says, what is an oil tanker depot? I guess I should probably look that up. What does that even mean? Oh. So it's not land, it's not an equipment, it's a building? Is it a building? So therefore it would be which asset? It would be how do you record a building asset? I'm dumb. I tried oil platform, it was incorrect. So what is it then? Plant assets? Oh. I did this without watching the video. How? I still have to do part B and C. That's great. Oh no. Oh, they bought this on January 1st. That means an entire year has passed. Therefore, the and 1/10 of the 600 or no, 1/10 of this, so 60,000. Of depreciation, expense, and accumulated depreciation. The depreciation of the asset retirement obligation. Do they just do the same depreciation for that? So are they just going to take the 41,000 and divide it by 10? And that's it? Zero decimal places. So is it just going to be 4188? Asset I don't even know how to do that. Interest. Oh, it's 6%. So all you do is take 6% of this number, and that's it. That's the interest. $2,513. So interest expense. Interest payable? Okay, and then what are these two? How do you... It's so weird to record. Wouldn't it just be the same? It would be depreciation on the same exact account. because the asset retirement obligation. Wait just a minute. No. Oh, was. You know what? I'm just gonna look at the video. What? There's no video. Whoa, no. There's no video. You've gotta be kidding me. What? Fine, I'll just guess this. It's gonna be wrong, probably. So, what? That was right and this was wrong. Do you increase the obligation thing? Asset. Is there a video for this one? Nope. There's no video for this. Oh, man. There's probably not one for this either. Cash. 80,000. Asset retirement obligation. No, they don't even care about this. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna try it, but I don't think it actually. They want that one. What? They wanted that? You've gotta be kidding. Oh my gosh. No, I was hoping there'd be a video for every problem. No, that's not a contingency. They know they're gonna have to do this. How do you asset retirement there? Right. So now so they treated it as if they had already had the whole thing. So this is the one that they estimated, right? They estimated $1 million. Cash difference equals gain or loss. asset retirement obligation is going to be $75,000. So they estimated it to be this. It was actually more. Therefore, is it a loss? Yes, a loss is a debit. That was fine. Loss on what? Yes. Please tell me that there's videos for these, please. No. No. I was liking those videos, man. That means I can listen to music instead. Wow. Thanks for this inferior version of this song. Only 80% of the stamps sold will be redeemed. Liability for stamps redemptions. Oh, this is so hard. That was funny. It wouldn't be hard if I had... Nope. You know what I had to do last semester, the whole semester? I had to read the textbook and then do the problem. I didn't have videos. There were no videos for any question last semester. And now I've gotten used to having videos for 2 seconds. And now, when the videos are taken away, now I'm frustrated. What? Why? Why is this so weird? I barely even understand how stamps work. They sold stamps. How do stamps even work? How? Why does it have to be complicated? What happens if a stamp is not used? Well, you would just have the 6 million. Wait. I mean, you would have this. I barely understand how this works. Can you please explain stamps? Gosh dang it! Every single thing having to do with stamps is in the questions. You've got to be kidding me. How do they even work? They're all in the questions. They're not in the explained in the book. You just automatically have to know how they work. Come on. Come on. They don't explain how to do that. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. They don't explain that. They don't explain it. $7 million plus. Now, time for another problem that they didn't explain how to do in the book because they suck. Do stamps work the same way as coupons? Are stamps basically just like coupons? That was funny. Oh, I hate everything. I hate everything. First, you total estimated redemptions. What is this? Total of the coupons sold times the percentage. So the total coupons you sold was this, so times 60%. 800. This is the total estimated. And then you multiply this, or you figure out the cost of these, and the cost would be what? The cost of it is more than the actual amount? This number of 180,000 is the number of box tops that are going to be redeemed, not the total. Oh, that's funny. Where's 300,000? This is the total box tops that were sold. So what's the total number of coupons that were going to be sold? This is the face amount of the coupons. Is the cost of the coupons just simply the amount that's on the coupon? I make a coupon. What? This is so weird. What does it mean retailers are reimbursed for that amount? How does that make any sense? The customer pays the retailer for the coupon. How does that make sense that they're reimbursed? How did I just get 1.4 million? No, I have to multiply it by 0.6. 880 times 0.6. Stop. You have to pay $4 and the coupon to get a baking pan. Really? You do 250 times 0.7. Wait. That was. Each box is one coupon. Every box has a coupon in it. The liability is equal to total that were sold. There's literally 700,000 that were sold. The percentage of them that are redeemed. This many coupons will be redeemed. The cost of the redemption is equal to... Wait, where did they get divided by 10? Because there's 10. But you don't have to divide by 10. Times, it's 2 minus 1. Where did they get 2 minus 1? The cost of the redemption is going to be the pan cost, which is 6.5, and then minus $1 is what? $1, so 4. So cost is this, and it's not 6.5 minus 4. Yeah, it is. The cost is 1.2 million. And then subtract redemptions to date. $6,000 of redemptions. Dang it, I have to type this in. Gosh dang it! And then you subtract the cost of the current redemptions. $60,000 divided by 10 times $1. Is it multiply the number that I had before by 490 times 4, 190. No, multiply 4, 250, 1 million. How is it? I got 2 out of 3. I can't believe I got the stamp one correct and I didn't get this one right. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding. I did exactly the same thing that they did. I did every calculation the same. But I didn't divide by 10 because it's one coupon instead of 10. how? How is that right? Oh. I did everything exactly the same as the example. This is even more analogous than the other two. How did I even manage to get these other two right? Of all the three, this is the one I would least expect to get wrong. Total that were sold in 2020. I'm basically doing everything all over again. Total that were sold. This is how many coupons, because there's each one of the boxes has a coupon. How many redemptions were there? No, estimated redemptions is going to be 70% times 0.7, 490,000. Total estimated redemptions. What is the cost of that? You multiply this. You don't divide by 10 because this one you redeem 10 at a time. This one you redeem 1 at a time. So you don't divide by 10. And what is the cost of each one? In this case, it's 2 minus 1 because it costs the bowl costs $2, so the cost is 2. In my situation, it costs 6.5 because it's handling and shipping included. You include handling and shipping in the cost. How do you not include it? It's got to be included. Is it seriously not? It's got to be. And then the minus 1 is because they pay $1. In my situation, they pay $4, so minus 4. So this is the cost. In this situation, I did this calculation. This cost I get is 1.225 million. Then the redemptions at date. How did they get 6,000? They took either this one or this one. Dude, how come these two are the same? And what even is this? I did, so 60,000 is what? To record the redemption of 60,000. In this case, redemptions to date here is 250,000. 250,000. So therefore 250. And you don't divide by 10, and you multiply it by the amount that the customer paid. And my customers paid $4. So this is the same. I'm getting everything the same. And you do this minus this. So the only difference that I could possibly have in all my calculations is instead of 6.5, it's 6. So I'm just going to do 6, even though it's stupid. 980. How am I going to end up with less? How am I going to end up with 980? That means I'm going to have I can't have a negative liability. That's impossible. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know. The cost of them, I calculate to be either 1 point, 2 million or 980,000. They received $6,000 in cash. This is the cost. They were paid $6,000. I can't possibly have. How is this wrong? This 980 has to be wrong. This 1 million is right. How is this wrong? How? Am I somehow not subtracting a million from this correctly? 225,000. 1.2. This minus this equals 225,000. Duh. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. I eliminated the 0.5 and it didn't make sense because then I'd have a negative liability. You've gotta be kidding me. It's hilarious too because you have unlimited attempts, you can never see the actual solution until you get the right answer. You can't ever see the solution to these problems. That's the problem with this type of thing. What does 1,225,000 represent? It represents 490,000 is the number of boxes, the number of coupons that is expected to be redeemed. Because there was 700,000 coupons, 490,000 are expected to be redeemed. The cost of them is going to be equal to $6.5. And then you're going to subtract getting the $4. And that's going to equal the total cost of, estimated cost of all the coupons that will be redeemed, which is 1,225,000. And when they are redeemed, Well, they will eventually owe this much money. But in reality, 250,000 coupons were processed. Why don't you multiply that by 2 minus 1? They did do that. In my case, I multiply it by 6.5 minus 4. What was I doing before? I was only multiplying it by 4. Is that the reason? Oh, come on. Stop! Really? Really? What is all this? Okay, fine. At least it's just multiple choice. And I get unlimited attempts, but this is going to be tedious. I'm going to have barely any time to do what I want. So dang it. You purchased inventory, increase asset. Your liability increased. That means this is something we did in class a couple of days ago. There's accrued interest. Increase, decrease. Borrowed money, increase assets, increase the liabilities. There's interest expense. Increase liability, decrease. Recorded cash sales. There was you increased your cash. Wait a minute. Oh. Expense. They paid cash. Decrease. They still increase. There's expense. Decrease. Payroll tax. Increase liability. They increase liability. Increase. Wait, this is confusing. bonuses. Contingent loss. Liability increased. Paid them. When you paid it, you decreased assets, decreased liability. You sold a product. I only got 2 of them wrong. They were back to back. Warranty revenue. Because I assumed for warranty revenue that means you spent cash, which would decrease assets. I don't know. We're just gonna do that. And then this, you paid the warranty cost. When you paid the warranty cost, it should have decreased. It should decrease this because this is increased here, and now it should be decreased. How does this make any sense? Okay, then, well. It sucks. I can't even redo this until the instructor grades it. That's stupid. Why can't I just... Now I'm never going to know my grade until he grades it, which who knows when he's going to grade this. Whoop-de-frickin-do, I have 2 hours to do Crashed with Sandy. What a fun time. I don't even feel like doing it now. It's so late. 6 o'clock is late. Oh. Yeah, it is because I have to get up at 5 in the morning.